I'll read the poem from which the line, the title comes, Eternal Enemies. Some friends told me, you had so friendly titles before, now you have enemies in your title. It's simply called Epithalamium. Without silence, there would be no music. Life paired is doubtless more difficult than solitary existence. Just as a boat on the open sea with outstretched sails is trickier to steer than the same boat drowsing at a dock. But schooners, after all, are meant for wind and motion, not idleness and impassive quiet. A conversation continued through the years includes hours of anxiety, anger, even hatred, but also compassion, deep feeling. Only in marriage do love and time, eternal enemies, join forces. Only love and time, when reconciled, permit us to see other beings in their enigmatic, complex essence, unfolding slowly and certainly, like a new settlement in a valley or among green hills. It begins from one day only, from joy and pledges, from the holy day of meeting, which is like a moist grain. Then come the years of trial and labor, sometimes despair, fierce revelation, happiness, and finally a great tree with rich greenery grows over us, casting its vast shadow. Cares vanish in it. In the beauty created by others. Only in the beauty created by others is there consolation, in the music of others and in others' poems. Only others save us, even though solitude tastes like opium. The others are not hell if you see them early, with their foreheads pure, cleansed by dreams. That is why I wonder what word should be used, he or you. Every he is a betrayal of a certain you, but in return someone else's poem offers the fidelity of a sober dialogue. And the last poem, self-portrait. Between the computer, a pencil and a typewriter, half my day passes. Someday it will be half a century. I live in strange cities and sometimes talk with strangers about matters strange to me. I listen to music a lot, Bach, Mahler, Chopin, Shostakovich. I see three elements in music, weakness, power, and pain. The fourth has no name. I read poets living and dead who teach me tenacity, faith, and pride. I try to understand the great philosophers, but usually catch just scraps of their precious thoughts. I like to take long walks on Parisian streets and watch my fellow creatures, quickened by envy, anger, desire. To trace a silver coin passing from hand to hand and slowly losing its round shape. The emperor's profile is raised. Beside me, trees expressing nothing but a green indifferent perfection. Black birds pace the fields, waiting passionately like Spanish widows. I'm no longer young, but someone else is always older. I like deep sleep when I cease to exist, and fast bike rides on country roads when poplars and houses dissolve like cumuli on sunny days. Sometimes in museums the paintings speak to me and irony suddenly vanishes. I love gazing at my wife's face. Every Sunday I call my father. Every other week I meet with friends, thus proving my fidelity. My country freed itself from one evil. I wish another liberation would follow. Could I help in this? I don't know. I'm truly not a child of the ocean, as Antonio Machado wrote about himself, but a child of air, mint, and cello, and not all the ways of the high world cross paths with the life that so far belongs to me.